folks, welcome to Smart Learning. So here we are with our SMART goals to learn something smartly. Why? Because everybody wants to earn something, not just something, earn as much as we can, right? Okay, so being in IT industry, yes, learning and earning goes hand in hand. How much knowledge you acquire, how much good work you give to industry, that much money you gain, correct? So yes, so how do you measure that? What are the things you should learn to get your career aspirations fulfilled? Yes, so the answer will be your skill set. So what are the technologies you know, correct? What are the things you know? So I'm not going to talk about so many technologies, blah 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 right now. I'm just gonna start with my favorite, which is automated testing. Automated testing, yes, it is in boom. Why? Definitely people want robots to do their task. People don't want to do the same stuff again and again, and there are plenty of thousands of reasons. If you just Google why automated testing, the quick search will take you to thousands of results. Why automated testing? Yes, so it will take you to the many answers of it, correct? So I'm not going to talk about why right now. So I'm just understanding you might have did little research why you should choose automated testing, etc. Okay, let's come back. Okay, so for me, the favorite tool which I'm using and I like to promote, it's actually I don't promote, I just can say that this is which gives a very nice way to automate web and very stable tool called Selenium, correct? So Selenium has come up with various flavors. So right now I'm gonna talk about Webdriver, and again no theory, nothing. I'm gonna just show you, just start doing your code, your automated test, first script writing with your hands. Okay, so for that we need few things, so I'm just noting it down so that you can keep them ready and resume your video after that. So we need few things. One is Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse. Second, you need okay, before doing Eclipse, your system should have JDK, Java JDK 6.6 or above. Okay, 6 or above. If it is 7, it is fine, and it should be set in your class path also. Set in class path. Second, you need Eclipse. Okay. Third thing we need is Selenium library, or I can say Webdriver library. Okay. Third thing, there are a couple of many things which we may need while doing automated testing, making automated framework, etc. But today's goal is just to start with your basic first script writing. Okay, so I'm not gonna go in those other details. I'm gonna talk about the fundamental needs and fundamental way of writing automated test scripts. So I'm just having my Eclipse ready, so I'm just hoping you are having it. This library, so I'm just gonna show you how to get it. So just go to selenium.org website, go to download section over there and just scroll down, and you can see here few components: IDE, RC, WebDriver, etc, etc. So you can do two things: either go to Java and download this Java library, or just can go to this RC server and download this 2.44 library. Okay, so I have downloaded it and kept it ready. So this is what the library is. So I'm having this library. Okay, I'll just copy it. Now I'm opening my Eclipse. Okay, so I'm understanding you have little idea about Eclipse and Java for getting started with Selenium script writing. So I'm just believing that if you are facing difficulty to understand this, then I will recommend you to go to the basic tutorials of mine for Java. Okay, so let's start with Selenium writing then. So I'm just gonna create a new project for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a name, new Java project. Give it a name Selenium, not Selenium, Smart Learning, and first script. So in Java you might have created first welcome world program, hello world program. So similarly we will be creating a script, but not just hello, we will be doing some more steps with it. Okay, so you get your project, you get your src folder in your Java libraries, because since it is set in my class path, computers class path, so it is available here. If it is not, then just set it up. Okay, so you can actually check which Java it is setting to. So you can just go to window and preferences and search for Java there. Okay, and there go to build path. Okay, so not build path, sorry, install JREs. Okay, install JREs. Here you can check what path it is pointing to. So it is pointing to my required path, JRE. So if you have JDK, go to JDK and give the path till only JDK, and don't go inside JRE. Both works okay, but relying on JDK is better. Okay, so I come back. So now what do I need is, say, like writing program for Java, we need Java library. Similar way, writing program for Selenium, we need Selenium library, so which we had already downloaded, right? So what will I do is, I will just add it. So I will just create another folder and name it lib, and I will copy paste that. Okay, so I am ready with my Selenium standalone jar here, correct? So now what do I need to do is simple, start writing. So how to start? Just create a new Java class. Okay, I give it a name. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to automate today. Okay, so just go to browser, open for Flipkart. So everybody likes shopping, it's shopping mania is going on. So it's not that Flipkart is my favorite, but there are so many sites. I chose Flipkart just like that. Okay, so I'm searching for Dell products. Okay, so I want to search for Dell products. So this is what is my manual intervention, my manual task. I'm searching for Dell. So when I search for Dell, all the Dell related products only should come, correct? So as a manual tester, what will I test? I will search for Dell related products should come. All the products should be of Dell type, correct? Dell Inspiron, Dell Volume, Venue, etc, etc, correct? So this is what my manual testing requires. Now same thing if I want to automate. Okay, I want to do what is, I want to go to Flipkart, I want to search for Dell, and when I search for Dell, actually all the products should be related to only Dell. This is what my requirement, correct? So this same thing we are gonna automate right now. So how? So let's start. So I'm gonna name it Flipkart test. Okay, public study void main. Okay, done. So now I am ready with my schema. Now I want to start writing my code. How do I do again? So very few steps you need to learn at first, but I will make you understand so that you do not need to replicate any time. Okay, so what do you need to do? Webdriver. Okay, like any class instantiation in Java. Okay, one thing we missed actually, it is not showing me anything. I have added library, but I need to add the same library in build path also. So go to configure build path, go to add jars, go to that lib folder and select that. So what it will do is, like Java, it will add this library also to your build path, means project's build path. So now project actually can see it. So when you just paste in lib, it is there inside project, but it is not available for project. So when you add like this, Eclipse will make it available in its class path. So now when you actually control space bar, so it will suggest you com.org.openqa.selenium. So this is what I'm going to select. So like any other Java class instantiation, you will instantiate WebDriver interface. So you will give a name, something like driver. So I'm going to use, what do you, as an automation engineer, what do you want to do? You want to open a browser. So I am opening Firefox browser. So I will say Firefox browser, Firefox driver. Okay, Firefox driver, this is what should open my driver. Now what do I want to say? Hey, open me flipkart.com. So what will I say? Driver.get. Okay, so how to get? Just copy paste that URL, Flipkart. Done. So what these two statements are supposed to do is, there is already a library written, so in which WebDriver interface is written, which is having couple of things like Firefox driver. So if I don't use Firefox driver, there are others also, Chrome driver, IE driver. So you can just check out Internet Explorer driver will be there. Internet Explorer driver, see, it is there. So I'm gonna go with the Firefox driver only right now. Firefox driver. So this will instantiate Firefox, same like you do manually search Firefox and you click on it to open it, same way it will do for you. When you say this statement, what will it say? It will pass this driver a command that, hey, open this URL. Okay, just like when you type in your browser URL, right? After that, what do you want to do? So let's do it. So what do I want to do? I want to type del here. Okay, so for automation in Selenium, this typing is called send keys. Okay, but for doing this in particular place, okay, this is one place, this text field is one place for it, we need to find this place. So this thing is called locating skills. We need to locate an element before performing any action on it. So we want to send keys del inside it, right? So this is action, and so for that we need to locate it. So I will just add few more things in this. What do you need is the help of Firebug and Firepath, or some people might be used to XPath checker. I personally like Firepath, so I don't use XPath checker more. Okay, so let's go back. So I have my Firebug plugin ready. Okay, so this is a developer tool which will show you entire HTML of the page, right? So you can just use this button and you can go mouse over anything you do, whatever you do, it will keep on showing and down. You can see that. Okay, so anything you can just see that. So it goes down and finds you out in HTML. So actually Selenium is what? Selenium is a tool which can automate complete anything on browser. So when I say anything means whatever is available inside HTML. So if you can see in HTML, you can do it. If it is hidden, you cannot do it, right? So as a manual tester, what you can do on web, similarly you can automate if it is available inside HTML. Okay, so what I was saying is we need to locate this element. So how to locate? Go to that item and find for selectors, search for selectors. So see, this is an input box. Okay, this is an input box with ID is equals to this, class is equals to this, and like that there are multiple attributes of HTML. Okay, so to understand Selenium, I'm just believing that you have little idea about HTML. HTML is what? A way to show something on web. Okay, internally it is like in the form of tags. So all the tags will be available with their attributes and values. Okay, so input is a tag with attribute ID with value this, similarly with attribute class with value this. So all the attributes are called selectors. Okay, so any selectors you can choose, which Selenium helps to use. So if selectors are not there, then I'm gonna talk about other things also. So let's go with this right now. So selector is what? ID is equals to this. So for the people who might be getting confused how the selectors are working, there is a separate tutorial in which I will be talking only about selectors. So what do I need to say? Locate this element. So for that, find element method is there. So find by what? By dot selector. So what is the selector name? ID. Okay, so I just copied, I will just paste it. Okay, I copied completely, so maybe better I'll copy only that item. Okay, so I'll just paste it here. So what do I need to do? I should find this element, and once it is found, I need to send keys inside it. So what is that key? Del. I'll close this, right? So what this statement will do? It will locate the element on your UI, means this text field element on your UI by using its selector ID, and it will type del inside it. Okay, after that what do I want to do? I want to click on search button. So how to click on search button? Again go click on this item, you can see this, and go to this search button and see for selectors. So input class is equals to this, and type is equals to this, and value is equals to this. So there is no ID selector, And class selector, if you have already understanding about HTML, then you might be knowing that classes can be duplicately used. So that is not sure that uniquely it will identify the element. Okay, so I am not going to trust on this class right now. I am going to use something else here, which is called XPath. XPath is something wherein you can utilize any of the attribute, any single attribute or any DOM structure or any DOM hierarchy in a HTML or in a XML to find out the element. Okay, so what is XPath, how to build XPath? Again, as I said earlier, there is a separate tutorial in which I will be talking only about locating skills, how to locate element in a how to locate how many ways are there to locate an element, and what is the better way and what is the best approach. So all these things I'm going to talk in there. For right now you can understand all these attributes I can use, so I'm using this value attribute. So I'll just go to FirePath and I will just try this out before using it. Okay, so how does it work? I'll give little understanding right now. Yes, so what I'm saying is, hey, find me a input tag which is having value is equals to search, right? So which is having value is equals to search. So for which there is a @ mark, okay, and this brackets. So find me input, and these double slashes are for from anywhere. So since this HTML is too big, right, so I cannot say that find input here, right? I need to say anywhere, wherever input is there, having value is equals to this, correct? So this is what is pointing. So if you can see, this is shown in blue dotted lines, right? So it's just like that. So I'm just going to use it. So what I'm going to driver.find, again I need to perform action on it. So first find it. So by what? XPath. There are so many ways to write XPath, absolute XPath and relative XPath, and so many things are there. So I'm going to talk about all those details in separate tutorial. Then the name is locating strategies in Selenium Webdriver. So you can just check out there. Okay, so for now this much knowledge was enough. So I will say click, right? So now let's test my code. I have done, so I'm just putting debugging point for you and just closing the previous Flipkart also for you. Okay, and let's see the magic begin. So I'm just, okay. So now let's just debug. So how to do the debug? If you are feeling confused, then I will suggest to go for Java Basics class. Okay. So I have pressed F6 to go to next step. Okay, so this is gonna open my browser. It says yes, you can see it is opening my browser. Yes, now it has opened the Firefox browser. Now I want to say that, hey, open my Flipkart. So I'll just go in front of you one by one, okay, so that you understand it. So I'll again say F6. It opens flipkart.com. Can you see? My debugger should come back as soon as my page loading is finished. So right now page is loading. Sometimes e-commerce sites takes time when so many people are purchasing something. It's a festival season, so many people are purchasing. Yeah, it came back, right? So now it should do what? It should find me the text field where I want to write del, right? So it should do two of the things in one step. So you can do actually this thing in 2 steps, but I did in 1 step only. So see, it has typed, correct? And when I say, hey, click on this search button, right? So when I say click on this F6, it should actually click. So you can see that as soon as I pressed F6, the button has been rendered, and see, all the products of Dell has come, right? Cool, super cool, isn't it? So same thing which you were doing manually till now, you have automated. It's your first testing script, so go and do so many automated shopping, Flipkart or goibibo.com, do travel via flights or bus or anything. Okay, so from in next tutorial I'll be talking about locating strategies, various ways to locate elements, and what are the better approaches, and what is the best way you should choose, so that you do only less maintenance in script when the UI gets changed. Okay, and we'll be doing parallel testing as well, automated so many things in together, and I think you should just practice this right now and wait for the next tutorial. Okay, so for now this is all. Okay, see you in the next tutorial. Just keep practicing. For any queries, just do post on mail, or you can just go to the Facebook group wherein you can post your questions. Okay, this is our Facebook group, smartlearning.com, or you can just contact on ThinkVidya portal. Okay, all right, see you, bye bye, take care, see ya, and yes, of course, happy learning, goodbye.